just came down to kind of plug year 2 of Musical of the Living Dead. We ran last year, covered us, and just kind of celebrate the fact that we just won the Chicago Reader Best New Play in Chicago award.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. We do have a couple other projects that we're working on right now. We're producing a couple different sketch groups in Chicago. They're doing really well. One of those was just runner-up for Best Sketch Group in Chicago. And we have 2 new original musicals that we'll be working on, hopefully to come out in 2012. 2 new musicals, yeah, all kind of in the same vein, sort of mashups of different genres. And still in that suspense, cheesy, campy vibe. So.
Was it difficult acting as the middle sequence?
It was difficult. I mean, especially when we were in, that formation. Like the guy in front of me was like pulling this way, and the girl was like dying on the end. So I was like being pulled in 2 different directions. So it was a little tiresome, but we were never in that position for more than like 5 minutes at a time. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So are you going to be in the sequel or taking it?
I can say no, I won't be in it. It's a different story. It's a completely different story.
Okay. Well, I saw that you're going to be in the movie Hollow Point.
Yes.
And that's actually a friend of mine, Thomas Churchill's doing that.
Oh yeah, he's the director. Yeah, we haven't shot it yet, but it should be exciting.
Can you say who you're playing?
Yeah, I'm playing Maggie. She's this gypsy woman that reads cards, like tarot cards, and she basically determines the fate of the 2 lead characters who are like a boyfriend and girlfriend couple. So it's more of like a supporting role, like a cameo.
Okay.
So that's different kind of role that I've played before. So that's really fun.
These characters, Reggie, Mike, Jody, I mean, he's dead, kind of, you think he's probably dead after you get the story and stuff. He could be dead before the story even happens, but they, keep bringing him back, and the same characters, same actors for the most part. We had James LeGros for Mike in 2. But yeah, that's kind of Don's way, and I think it really helped the series because it's so integral, one after another, I'm in all 4, Angus is in all 4, so I mean, the characters just stay the same.
What was it like playing ass-kicking ice cream man?
Well, I get dragged, Reggie gets dragged into this whole thing. All he wants to do is, sell some ice cream to kids and play guitar. That's pretty much it, and just enjoy his life. But then, there comes this point, like in 2, for example. Well, actually in 1, if you remember the fireplace scene, he's going, here's what we'll do. We'll grab that tall man, and we'll kick his ass, whatever he says, and we'll drive a stake through his goddamn heart, and then you get to see really the balls to the wall, so to speak, character of Reggie. He's like that.
What's your experience been like being really at the face of Nightmare on Elm Street?
I had no idea when I was doing the movie that it was going to become such a cult film, but I'm also in the history books because I'm the first black to ever survive a horror film and return for a sequel in a major motion picture. But it has, like, everywhere I go, people know who I am, they know my lines, they can tell me the lines because I don't remember them. And I get letters, still get letters from Japan, Spain, Australia, every week.
What was it like working on Frighteners?
Frighteners was a life-changing experience. It's truly amazing. My girlfriend and I were, I was 23 at the time. What we were doing, it was just a beautiful sunny day, like a Thursday or a Friday. And her dad was living in Reno. He had just moved there. And so I met her at her house, and she said, get in the car. We're going to go see my dad. I was like, really? We're going? Where is it? It's in Reno. Oh, okay. And so we just got in our Jeep, and I said, but I got to study for this audition Monday. And she's like, well, you can study on the way up. I'll drive. here we are in a Jeep Wrangler. Sunny day, yes, but it was early spring. So we're driving out and over through Tahoe, and it's gotten to the point. I said, first of all, we took off. I said, you got a map? You know how to get there? She's like, no, you just follow the freeway signs.
Hello. Hey, what's
like, okay. So we're on the freeway. We got no idea how to get there other than just follow the signs. So what is going on? I took a flashlight and I duct taped it to the roll cage in the Jeep, and I lifted it for her, put big tires on it and all that stuff. So here we are, just like banging along, soft tops, loud as hell. I got the flashlight duct tape, and it's nighttime, so now I'm like, the snow's coming down. I got this videotape of the snow when you're driving fast, you know, it's just like it's coming at you. And so I couldn't even look out the window, I'd get dizzy. So I'm just sitting there looking at my dialogue going over and over and over again and trying to figure it out, like, you know, I got one more than the Stark weather, you know. So worked on it all weekend long, went in there and did the audition, and it was the fight scene with Dee and Michael and all this stuff, so I'm like throwing myself against the walls and doing all this crazy stuff. And Peter was like, I looked over at him at a certain point, his eyes were all wide when he was watching me do the audition, and I was like, I thought, okay, maybe he liked what I did, you know. And then a couple of days later, I got to fly down to New Zealand. It was really awesome. And beautiful country. Spent 3 months there, and I made some good friends, and road trip. I'll tell you, the hardest thing was the blue screen. All the ghost stuff, hardest thing I've ever done.
It's about a 17-year-old girl named Katie who meets a serial killer in a chat room.
Who are you hoping to meet here at the convention?
Oh, well, Heather Langenkamp, and I've already met William Catt, which is one of the people I was wondering. And I've still got to meet Roddy Piper.
This girl in the first episode, they kind of thought that there might be something in their house. They were getting scratched, and the mother was feeling like she was compressed whenever she laid down. One of the daughters actually growled at her sister, banged her head on the wall, and kind of went into almost like a possession state. And then the second episode, what was the case in that?
She was afraid that there was an evil spirit haunting her house. And we uncovered that it could have been maybe a railroad that was up in northern Indiana, a big rail system. So we uncovered maybe it was a railroad worker or something. You know, of course they were thinking that or whatever, but those were very far few between, you know, so it was actually just, I think we ended up just thinking it was a railroad worker that was just a very angry man that was haunting her. I think we helped them out a lot, you know, got rid of it and helped.
What do you think then is the most compelling evidence that you found so far for the paranormal?
I do a lot of EVP stuff. I'm the audio tech specialist for the group, and so just hearing stuff that I can't explain. John, as our mentor, taught me a lot of stuff about, you know, not adding and taking away from the recording, just taking it at face value. If you can't just change the volume, if you have to add something to it, then it's probably not good enough evidence. So we've got some good EVPs that have, you know, they've been clear and they're unexplained, so I consider that paranormal evidence.
And for me, I mean, I've done this for 25 years, and the way that I handle my research and my data is like, I have one case that I've been working on for 5 years, and there's still no direct evidence to prove it, but I look at paranormal research the way that people look at physics, which is I don't expect in one night or in 1 week to solve a giant scientific question, but I know that through methodical research and going to the same place over and over again, I'll build up a data set that I can take to the accepted scientific community and say, look, here's one piece we can build from this moment forward. But you know, somebody doesn't start studying particle physics, doesn't make a breakthrough in 6 hours in one night. You know, they spend their whole life looking at one genome or one atom, hopefully to find out one thing about it. And that's kind of the way I am with my research. So.
You can catch us on A&E right now. We're on demand through under Paranormal State. Just look for Paranormal State, the new class. We've got 2 episodes out. You can watch them on
Vimeo.
And just check out.
You guys still have
Paranormal State on A&E.
You guys still have Hoosier State Paranormal, which is their group's website. HoosierStateParanormal.com. And then My website is weirdlectures.com, and then I do a podcast that's kind of like the Twilight Zone. Every 2 weeks I take a real case from out of my past and I turn it into kind of like an old-time radio show. It's called Realm of the Weird. That's realmoftheweird.com.
Hi, my name is David Foltz. I'm the MC of the Scarefest. The Scarefest is the largest horror paranormal convention in the United States in Lexington, Kentucky, in the beautiful Lexington Center. It's September the 23rd through the 25th. And we're going to have a tribute to 80s horror this year. So go on the website, www.thescarefest.com. And I'm also one of the stars of the new feature film, My Bloody Wedding. My Bloody Wedding is not rated, so you need to watch it before the kiddos watch it. But you can pick up My Bloody Wedding at any family video store. And you can go online and buy it just about anywhere, and you can buy it at this convention. So between My Bloody Wedding and the Scarefest, you're covered.
I haven't met Ace Frehley. I'd really like to meet him. And Roddy Piper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
What would you say is your favorite horror film?
Probably have to be The Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Just because I grew up watching it.
Absolutely.
Favorite. Love Freddy Krueger. I think he's the best horror icon. He's so funny and cocky. I love him.
Actually, I'm really enjoying this. You know, it's the first year for it, so it's not incredibly busy or anything like that, like Horror Hound is every year. But at the same time, it's a blessing and it's a curse because you actually get a chance to talk to the people that you want to talk to.
Yeah.
And I've been having a blast all day and yesterday, just sitting and actually talking to people